Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another vid. And before I dive into this, I just want to start off by giving an absolutely gigantic thank you to one of my subscribers slash regular commenters, Kitten Care. Without him, this video would not have ever occurred. Basically, what prompted this whole thing was in a recent video I talked about a whole bunch of dead formats that I probably wasn't going to cover. Minidisc was on that list, and I figured there wasn't a whole lot of point in me covering, digital format, even though this stuff can be had for relatively affordable costs on the secondhand market. I was like, well, it's a digital format, it's going to sound like CD or whatever, why cover it? That's kind of my argument for not covering Minidisc. And he sent me, basically commenting on the video, talking about how neat he thought Minidisc was, and asked me if I'd be interested in him sending me some equipment for me to basically to review, go over on the channel, all that stuff. He said, I told, we kind of went back and forth. I was like, well, I can send it back when you're done, when I'm done if you want. He's like, no, keep it. So, incredibly kind and generous to him, and I want to give you an absolutely gigantic thank you, Kitten Care, for this, because like I said, without me getting this equipment for free, and pretty much no friction for me getting this equipment, I never would have really explored this. And I did do a little research on Minidisc when I knew that this stuff was coming, and it does seem to have some really neat features, which of course I'll go in more in depth in another video. But in this one, I just kind of wanted to show off what he sent me, take a look at the equipment, kick the tires a little bit, the whole 9 yards. So obviously what we're looking at here is a Minidisc deck. This is a Sharp MD-R2. He also sent me a portable unit, which is a Sharp MD-MT15. Remote control for the unit. And he sent me some blank Minidiscs here. He sent me this handy dandy little holder. We got, looks like we've got 3 brand new JVC Minidiscs, still sealed, 74 minutes. And it talks about how great it is, but yeah, that's it. So, pretty cool that I get 3 shrink-wrapped Minidiscs, never opened. There's another Minidisc in this little case here. He said he sent me a total of 6. I suspect that there are some in the units themselves. So, let's go ahead and test out that theory. I'm going to go ahead and plug the, start off by plugging the Minidisc deck into AC power. It's plugged in, and I'm bumping the camera. Go ahead and hit the power button. And it looks like there's some Deep Purple in there. So let's go ahead and now I have this hooked up to speakers right now, but it has a headphone jack on it. So let's go ahead and plug some headphones in and do a tiny amount of poor listening through the headphones on the camera, right? So let's go ahead and plug in the headphones, turn the headphone jack up all the way, volume control, and hit play. And we already got sound. I'm not sure how to skip tracks on this. Oh, it's the jog dial does it. Neat. Okay. So clearly we got some sound going on. I'm going to throw on the headphones, give you extremely fast impression of how I think it sounds. Turn it down a little bit. Sounds great. To my ears, anyway. Sounds fantastic. So, let's go ahead and eject that disc. The eject button, it's right there. So we got that. Let's see if there's anything on this one here. One that came in the case. Put that in there. And we got old time, what's that say? Program classic. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit play on this, see what it is. Okay, this is a Genesis song. Yes. I'm not a huge Genesis fan, so I'm not familiar with all of their music, but pretty neat. Okay, this is a Yes song. So clearly this is a compilation of different artists. And the sound quality is quite good. So let's go ahead and check that disc out. And the only one we got left is a disc here in the portable unit. So, open, maybe. Okay, there we go. Got this red one here. Master of... wonder if this is Black Sabbath. Yep, Master of Reality. Yep, alright. Let's get a listen here. Hit play. Here, let's get a listen. Alright, that's enough playing around with the main unit here. Let's go ahead and test out the portable unit. Open up the drawer here. Which side goes in? This side goes in. Throw in some batteries. See here, which side? Okay, that's how it goes. So drop in the batteries. Alright, now there's got to be an on-off button on this thing somewhere. Let's see here. Power. Oh, there we go. Says hello. Looks like it's playing track 3 for some reason. That's whatever. Let's go ahead and get my... Yep. Works fine. Now, I know these have... one thing that differentiated these from CDs, I guess, was great amounts of shock protection. let's put that to the test. Wow, I really had to shake it for a long time for it to skip. Let's count the seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12, 13 Mississippi, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is super scientific. 22. I don't know. 20. The point is, it could take a lot. It still didn't skip. That is really impressive, guys. Very impressive there. Clearly, the portable unit works just fine. And there you go. So, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to move the camera in a bit, and we'll get a better view of the main unit. Plus, I got to charge the battery. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, now we're going to take a quick look up close at both of these units here. We're going to start with the portable unit. It's got obviously a whole bunch of buttons here on the faceplate. And you hit the play button, that turns it on. And what's really cool about this is it actually resumes playing from the last playback position, which I think is incredibly neat, right? So right now it's showing the you see a VU meter up there, which I think is pretty cool. You hit the display button, it switches it between basically, you know, time playing, time. That's obviously track duration, track remaining, or title. That's fine. What happens if you hit mode? Oh, random. Oh, I see. It's like yeah, CD playing mode. It has 4 levels of bass boost, it looks like. It's set to bass 1, 2, 3, and off. I guess, I'm sorry, 3 levels of bass boost. A little bass, a medium amount of bass, a lot of bass, or no bass boost. Whatever. You got your record control there. Let's see, does that skip tracks? Yep. Obviously, we got our volume control there. So, that's what's on the front plate there. Let's go ahead and turn this off. That powers the unit off. There's your eject for removing the mini disc. Very cool. Alright, so I'm not sure what that is. I haven't read the manual yet, guys. Here it looks like you got a microphone in, optical. This will do digital recording, so it'll do optical slash line in now, or analog line in. Now, he also sent me an adapter to use for basically, I guess, analog to I'm not sure exactly what the adapter was. I'll have to look at it a bit more. We got headphone jack here, obviously. And that's pretty much it for the portable unit. At least what you can see on the outside. So now we're going to take a closer look, of course, at the main deck here. Take a quick tour. It looks like obviously we got the power, stop, play, pause, record, input, select. I'm assuming that's for selecting the different recording inputs, which we'll be going over. Eject button. I guess that's for programming it like a CD with, you know, jog dial, you know, forward, back, all that. Looks like we got some just various controls we got, and then over here, the far edge, we got the headphones jack, 1/4 inch, we got headphone playback level and the recording level for, I guess, analog sources. And then you turn it around to the back here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. We've got we got the serial number, manufacturing date of August of '98. We got analog line in, line out. We got optical digital in and out. So this will output to a DAC if you want it to. Pretty neat. And you got digital coax in. So basically you got 2 digital ins and one analog in and one analog out, and then you got the power plug, and that's it on the back. So, and this was manufactured around in August of '98. I would suspect that the portable... shut up. I would suspect that the portable unit was made around the same time, so... Just messing with my answering machines. I'm bumping it, guys. Well, more like my phone answering system. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the outside of this unit. Oh, yeah, show off the remote control that he sent along as well. So, here we go. All the buttons are replicated, obviously, here on the remote. So, that's pretty much it as far as a quick tour of the buttons in the outside of this thing goes. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to pause. I actually had to crack these things open because I know how much people like to see the inside of electronics. So now, of course, I reserve the right to not do that if I think I'm going to damage it. I'll do my best doing both. I know I'll be able to get this deck open easily enough. The portable unit, we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to pause real quick, open these things up, and take a look inside. Alright guys, here we have the Minidisc unit, the deck open with the cover off. So let's take a look inside. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and insert a Minidisc here. Unfortunately, we can't really see the Minidisc in there too much due to this metal cover. And the way it's mounted in there, I can't get the cover off without really removing the whole mechanism for the disc, and I really don't want to do that just to get a curious look at the mechanism. So if you really want to see what this looks like, I'm sure you can do a YouTube search specifically for like Minidisc loading mechanism or whatever if you want to see it that badly. As for me, I don't want to risk damaging the unit, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But the disc is in there, and obviously here we have the main circuit board. Not much going on. There's the power transformer. Looks like there's the digital inputs. There's the analog in and out, ribbon cables, capacitors, and as you can see, there is a lot of kind of just empty space here in the unit, which is not shocking. Pretty typical of most electronics. After they've been out a while, they manage to shrink the functions onto smaller and smaller circuit boards. And here we have the obviously that's the back of the buttons and the face plate, and that's it. So that's the inside of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and seal this thing back up, and then we'll take a look inside the portable unit. Alright guys, here I have the portable unit with the back cover off here. Basically all you can see here on the back cover, it looks like we got microphone in, line in / optical in, headphone jack, circuit board clearly, and the AA batteries that are going to power this thing. Looks like you've got a plug-in for AC power there. Yep, says DC in, so there you go. And let's go ahead and open this thing up. And as you can see, there's the front cover, and there's the actual mechanism for reading the Minidisc. This arm here, I believe, deals with the recording, and it's a little hard to see, but if you look back there, you can see the lens that would, read the laser to read it optically, like a CD, because it uses a magnet to record on. It's magneto-optical, but just a straight optical laser to play it back. So let's go ahead and insert the Minidisc into the cradle here. There we go. And as I insert it, you'll see now that opens the trap door for the Minidisc, and now it can be read because there's the actual disc inside. Let's kind of cobble this thing back together a little bit. Come on. It's definitely going to take some use. There we go. It might actually work like this. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. That says open. Okay, it knows because of this trap door. It's this metal piece here acts as. So let's go ahead and just push it. There we go. And it's actually playing in this state, so pretty impressive. I'm going to go ahead and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted really quickly to show off the stuff that Kit and Care sent to me. Obviously, what I'm going to be doing now, guys, and that's not in, is I'm going to actually incorporate this into my listening some. I'm going to test the heck out of this, both the deck and the portable player. See what I think of both of them and some overall thoughts on Minidisc. I will talk more in depth about the compression scheme and all that used in the next video on this. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I just wanted to show off the stuff and say thank you to Kit and Care for showing it. Watch this space for a much more in-depth video on Minidisc and my experience with it. That pretty much wraps this up. As always, if you liked it, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.